Thanks, Lunga. Hallo Jan-Hendrik, hoe gaan dit daar?
Dankie en self.
Nee, goed, dankie. Jan-Hendrik, julle het uiteraard Saterdag die toer op 'n goeie noot afgeskop in Wallis. Wat was julle fokuspunte gewees hierdie week nadat julle die daai vertoning in heroonskou geneem het?
Ek dink dit is vir ons om aan te pas by die weer en hoe hulle teen ons wil speel en ja, gereed te wees vir wat kom. Ek dink dit is 'n groot skopwedstryd wat gaan gespeel word. Ek dink die weer voorspel reën. So ja, ons maak net seker ons is voorberei vir dit en ja, maak ons kan aanpas op die veld so bes as moontlik. En ja, ek dink ons dissipline is ook iets waarop ons fokus om seker te maak ons kan dit die week uitsorg.
En net vir jou persoonlik, jy het nou die afgelope tyd was jy by die Bokke gewees. Hoe dit jou as speler beïnvloed? Is jy 'n meer afgeronde speler na dit wat jy by die Bokke geleer het die afgelope tyd?
Maar ek dink dit is nog in 'n baie groeiproses. Ek dink mens het definitief baie daar geleer met die Bokke wat mens wil toepas in mense wedstryd en as mens 'n geleentheid kry, ja, so ek dink as mens 'n geleentheid kry wil mens graag dit wat mens geleer het oor die laaste 3-4 maande toepas op my game en ja, kyk hoe goed ek kan groei en waar ek kan groei en wat ek kan beter doen by dit wat ek geleer het.
Dankie Jan-Hendrik, thank you Lunga.
Thanks Lunga. Hi Lunga. Hi Jan-Hendrik, how are you?
Hello, good, thank you, and yourself?
Good man. I mean, just how has it been for you coming back to the Bulls as a Springbok, you know, in the dressing room, you know, you're a Springbok now, and I mean, how has that been different compared to the other years?
I think, yeah, like I said, I've learned a lot over the last 3 months and 4 months, so yeah, just to like put that into my game and yeah, being in the cloaks and being more almost understanding a situation better and adapting quicker to what's happening and what you're feeling and yeah, like having a bit more composure. I think that's a big part of it, of being of growing in a player and not to overthink a moment, or if you make a mistake to fix it with the next movement. Yeah, I think that's quite a few things that I've learned over the past 3 months.
I mean, at the Bucks you've played as a prop, and then at the Bulls as a hooker. What are some of the sort of stark differences or changes that you've had to sort of work on, you know, or work on you've had to do, you know, to when you go to the box as a prop, and then, you know, what are some of the things that you have to sort of work on to master or go about mastering the two positions?
I think it's more like a personal development. I think I still need to work hard at both and just keep growing to be a good hooker and be a good prop. And yeah, I think prop wise it's scrummaging and yeah, being really involved in contact and even in mauling. And yeah, obviously with hooker you need to scrum well, and yeah, I think obviously the big thing is line out throwing. Yeah, but I think that's individual development that you just need to keep on working on, keep on developing. And yeah, I think you'll never be the complete in that position if you don't keep working hard. And yeah, I think it's a personal thing. Just keep throwing in, just keep on scrumming, just keep on working on it. And yeah, if you get an opportunity, just make sure you give it your all.
I mean, looking at what Coach Jake said, I'm thinking in the last couple of sessions, he mentioned that he sees you as a hooker and that's a position whereby you can grow into. Again, looking at the box setup there, and also at the box, we know how it is sort of like an advantage if you're a utility player, and that's what you're providing. How do you go about sort of processing these two visions? You know, the Bucks and the Bulls, and the information you're getting from Coach Jake and Rasi and Cole there at the Bucks?
Yeah, I think, like I said now, I think it's like it's in my personal hands just to make sure, if the time that I have, just to make sure I work hard and grow as a player. And if the Bulls need me as hooker, then I make sure I work hard at hooker and I grow it. And if they need me at hooker and I'm playing the weekend hooker, and then I make sure I can give it my all to the team. Just not to expect to pitch up and everything will do itself. I think I just need to work hard and throwing in and looking at players around me and asking for help, and just make sure I grow and same goes for prop. If I'm playing prop at the moment or at the weekend, then I need to grow my game at prop. I need to make sure I scrum well, need to understand the jobs I need to do on the weekend. So I think it's like a personal development, just to know what to do and where to grow my game. And
Yeah, I mean, just lastly from my side, man, this with Friday's game, how important is it to just get over the line, considering again, the suspensions and stuff, but then just getting over the line, and making sure you go 2 for 2 on tour right now.
I think personal development, we always want to put out a good performance, and we go play to get the win. So we just make sure we did our analysis through the week, and we did our training, we did our prep well, and just making sure we get all those things right so we can go into the weekend confident. And I think the result will then look after itself. Just to make sure we get our basics right and the plan that we have, that we implemented in the 80 minutes we're on the field. So we just make sure we can do our best, and then we'll see what the result look like.
Thanks, Jan-Hendrik. Thanks.
Thank you.
Jan-Hendrik, thanks for the opportunity. We spoke a lot about the yellow cards and everything, but how does a yellow card affect you on the field, especially when you think that the yellow card was not deserved? How do you keep positive?
I think if you're on the field, I don't think you can really think about that. It's not that the player didn't deserve it. I think it's about moving on and realizing you're 14 men on the field. You're losing a number on defense. You lost a number on attack. You have less numbers in the scrum at the moment. Are just really adapting and making key decisions in the 2 or 3 seconds that you have, that if you make this decision, there might be a slip up somewhere else because you're a number less on the field. So I don't think there's about getting an excuse in it. I think we just need to adapt really quickly and really fight out that 8 or 9 minutes that's left of the yellow card and make sure we get 15 men on the field again.
And what is the role that the seniors play? I know Curtly said yesterday the senior players calming you guys, younger guys down and everything. What do you think? How important is the role of the senior players in conditions like that?
Obviously we have Akker that's been in the UK. We have Kobus that played in the UK. We've got a lot of senior players. We had Ron on the field. Alrich was on the field. So I think that's the guys that need to look after the younger guys. And they're the guys that need to have the composure, and they need to let it into the team. Make sure everybody have their heads. Nobody lose their heads. Don't start stressing. Don't going out of system, going out of game plan. So just make sure we all on the same page. And I think it's a privilege to have those senior players in the team. I think Billy was on the field as well, just to understand and everybody get aligned on what the plan is for now, for the time we have the yellow card.
Thank you so much.
All right, any follow-up questions? Kobus, you happy?
Follow up on my side, Lunga.
All right, let's just check. Kobus, you happy?
I'm happy, thanks, Lunga.
All right, cool. So then, RT, you'll do the follow-up, and then we'll round it off after that.
Yeah. Jan-Hendrik, just looking at having Rassie and Jake in your career, you're 23, and it's quite your formative stages, you're still going to probably get better heading towards your late 20s to your early 30s, but then having them at your formative stages, trying to mold you to, having in the interest of getting the best out of you. How special is that? And how are you sort of soaking it all in, from these two guys who've done, big things in rugby,
I think it's obviously a massive privilege for me to work with both of them. Obviously they both have been great. I think the more coaches you work with, almost the better, because everybody got a different perspective on how to do things, and you just learn more and more, and you grow as a player and you grow as a rugby player. And it's obviously the same with the attack coaches, the defense coaches. You grow your knowledge and you can adapt it to your game. So it's obviously a privilege to have more voices and more coaching and just growing and being better.
Thanks, Jens.
All right, cool. Thank you so much. Appreciate your guys' time. Thank you, Jan-Hendrik. Appreciate your time.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.